Welcome to Beats and Chill podcast, episode 38. I'm hometown. Got Jazz.
Hey.
Got my brother Raul.
What up?
Gawds Eye behind the cam. We're here on this beautiful Sunday. It felt good as hell outside, right?
Yeah,
it
it
hot.
feels great.
It was hot for you?
It was hot.
I don't understand outside once, you know what I mean?
Oh.
But it felt good when I went out. Like, damn, it felt like might hit the pool, you know what I mean? But welcome to the podcast. We here. It's been a very eventful week. You know, I almost kind of felt like for me things were a bit normal for a second. I went to a couple of spots. You know, new music done came out, local and major. You know, it's been a good week, man. One, I just got to say shout out to Bobby Shmurda for being free. You know what I mean? Very very honorable person who did more time so his friend could get less time. Yep. And, you know, we finna celebrate Bobby Shmurda this week. So, congrats to that, man. Definitely can't wait to see what he does with music and just to see him happy and out. You know what I mean? What else, man? Anybody catch Versus? Anybody catch Versus last night?
I didn't even know there was a Versus.
I knew D'Angelo was gonna be on there, but I wasn't gonna watch that. Once I realized, I think D Nice was DJing for like an hour. I'm like, I'm not with the whole hour before somebody come out shit.
Oh.
Give me some openers. You know what I mean?
Was DJing before
D-Nice was DJing for
Yeah,
an
D-Nice.
hour.
Was it DJ Scratch?
DJ Scratch, yeah.
All right, DJ Scratch. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. D Nice. DJ Scratch was the guy that was
D-Nice is like, damn, this nigga don't want to hear my tunes.
my fault. You know what I mean? but no, he was jamming though. He was jamming. I was playing the game around that time. I was like, I don't really care too much. But he was jamming though. But yeah, I didn't really watch it. I did see a lot of Twitter reaction. I didn't know of all the guests that were coming on there, so I don't know. I didn't really pay attention, but you know, it's good to see D'Angelo on there. But I will say this: anytime, you know, a name comes up, you start seeing other things about that person come up in conversation. So one thing that came up about D'Angelo was like his career and how he took this hiatus, right, from Voodoo to the album that came out. Black Messiah came out 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So
good ass album.
between that hiatus, they were saying that, which I didn't know, because I mean I was in high school, wasn't really thinking about this nigga like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were saying that like he took a hiatus from the industry or just music period, and more than just stay behind the scenes, was because he was being over sexualized when it came to his craft, and his fans not focusing on the music. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean,
So does that mean like he didn't want to be naked in that video?
I don't know. I don't want to say that he. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he did. But
You can't come out naked and then you be mad.
That
'cause
video
hoes is
set it
all on
off
you.
for him.
that's true. But I think things can be too much. You know what I mean? It's almost like when girls say, you know, just because I'm dressed like this, don't mean
You can
I want
stare at
every
me,
single guy
yeah.
to approach me and put their hands on me and touch me.
feel
You know
that.
what I mean? So I can understand when things be too much.
Respect.
You know, but but then the other part of that was they were like, you know, he gained weight on purpose.
To look
Oh, yeah.
ugly.
That nigga look like Old Dirty Bastard.
Damn.
He started putting on more clothes. Like he just started dressing
Yeah.
more.
That's
I don't know
what
how
women
true.
go through. That's so crazy.
He looked
to
like he
hear it
was
coming
like
from another
Book of Eli.
side of it. Women go through shit like that.
I don't know how true it is, but this is just stories that I've heard online
I can imagine so.
since his name came up. So I'm like, damn.
So girls get fat on purpose, so niggas will pay less
Some
attention.
may get fat up. Some might feel like they don't want to be like in that bubble no more. It might be over it.
Uh-huh.
I can see people doing
I
certain
wear baggy
things.
clothes outside all the time because I don't want to be looked at. I'm like, don't look at me. Don't talk to me.
Damn.
Don't walk past me. Don't breathe next to me because I don't want to hear it.
I can understand when people do the opposite of something when they're so used to, when they experience something negative with a routine that they had before, they will just do something of the opposite, right? It's like somebody who may have grew up with dreads or whatever, right? And they just always had their, you know, just always had dreads or whatever. And then they may have experienced some of that. And they have to do nothing with their hair, but maybe changing that makes them feel like they're in a different place. So now they, you know what, I cut my hair and now I'm gonna have a low cut because I feel different and I want to view myself different too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my hair may just remind me of that time and make me feel like I'm still there. So I understand people may just do something differently. So maybe the way you dress or changing your appearance is a part of that. But I don't know how true that is. You know what I mean? It was just certain conversations I started seeing. You know what I mean? Because his name is out there and being promoted and whatnot. Well, yeah, I mean, naturally he's gonna put on weight.
Was he still fat?
I don't think he was. He wasn't
on the
big.
verses, he looked like he was in the middle. I'll give him an in the middle. Like
Man,
he might be working it out, but
I mean, hey man, he
I
eating
mean,
good,
it wasn't
man.
He was out here Peter Griffin with it.
That man eating
my
good,
God,
man.
no,
Shout out to
no.
D'Angelo, man. He eating good. I didn't really get a chance to watch it, but I'm gonna watch it on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not-
gonna pull it up. I ain't
Yeah.
even know
yeah,
he
y'all
was
gotta
on
see
last
Method
night.
Man on there trying to dance. That nigga kid, I'm
Shit.
sorry.
If I'm on the live, I'm trying to dance
can't
too.
dance. He was trying to do a little two-step. This is killing me. Yeah, it was like a, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
Him
for
and
real?
Redman was up there.
Yeah,
White Air Force Ones with it too to top it off.
Yep.
I knew it.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Do you know? They said they already released the next verses would be Ghostface and Raekwon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's
Cool.
confirmed or not, but I did see.
I saw it on the Versus page.
So that's official.
If it's on the Versus page, I mean,
Yeah.
Woo versus Woo.
Yeah, I got face. I got
Yeah.
face on that.
It's. Oh, okay. Nigga, I don't know, to be honest. Probably, but I don't really know. A lot of like newer stuff, like nah, or like latest things, like
I don't think there's anything late that he has.
no, I'm not saying like a song with Neo had to come out sometime in the
It was like
last.
2005 or 7.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know anything Wu-Tang related after like that
Rolled
period.
up to the spot in a brand new Benz.
But like
Knowing me and this nigga ain't friends.
I always say, growing up, I used to see Wu-Tang. I used to, growing up as a child, I used to see Wu-Tang music videos, BT and whatnot. So like,
That shit ain't part of your era, basically.
it's not necessarily part of my era, but I grew up seeing it. Like
Yeah.
my introduction to hip hop
So you know
was seeing
of
that.
Wu-Tang,
Yeah.
but-
So, but I used to always think Raekwon used to remind me of my dad. Like the ice cream video with the collar shirt with the weird like collar shirt with the shorts and the boots. My
Yeah.
dad used to dress like that with maybe a hat or whatever, low cut.
Yeah.
It with the beard. That he used to remind me of my dad all the time. So I used to be like, my dad look like Raekwon. You know what I mean? But I didn't know his name for real when I was young.
That's
So I was just, when I would see him, I was like, he just reminds
Oh, that's
me
the
of
nigga that look like my dad.
like if my dad was from Staten Island, he would probably be like fucking Raekwon. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just a little weird story. But nah, I mean, I'm down to see that. I'm probably wouldn't watch that like while it's live. I'll probably just check it out on YouTube. I think Versus might be done though, honestly, bro.
You think so?
I don't think they got no more ideas for real. Like they trying, but I don't think they really
They
got
have
any.
to wait till the world opens up to get back popular.
No, because why would they need to do that? Because this was based off of the world closing.
You can do tours. You can still do tours.
The tours, yeah.
Yeah, they could.
Dead ass. I would go to a
Regional
tour.
tours. Like down here in Florida, do something with
Yeah.
some Florida artists. Go out west, do something with some out west artists.
That's
I
true.
need
Or whatever.
Strizzo against Cristal.
I wanted to go to that. I wanted to go to that millennial tour. I wanted to go to that shit, man. What? I want to go see Bow Wow and Marion. Listen.
You really want to see that?
Yeah, that's my era.
Bow Wow.
I mean,
you gonna
I'm
Harlem
good enough
shake? You
listening.
gonna
Bow
be
Wow-
out there Harlem shaking?
I wanted to rap because of Bow Wow at one point.
I mean, I'm not saying anything.
You want to be signed to
I'm
So
saying-
Def.
Wow, that's crazy. At the time, the motherfucker. You ever seen Where the Party At remix video? Nigga, I wanted to be in that video.
No, I feel you, but I'm saying like, do you really want to see him in concert, or you just want the nostalgia of it? Because I'll listen to the song. If
I want the
somebody
nostalgia
like
of
plays
it.
a DJ set with all those songs, I'll be like, that's cool.
No,
But I don't need to see them.
I would like to see them because one, I never actually went to a concert from them when I was younger. Like at the time, that shit was like trying to buy fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce tickets now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I never was like, nah, I'm not going. I've never been to a concert as a child. For
Would
real.
Bow Wow perform Bounce With Me?
I'm pretty sure you would, but it would be cool to be like, damn, like 20-some years later,
Singing
I'm
Bounce With Me.
over here jamming to Bow Wow live on stage.
I guess it's
With Mario.
hard because
Just the moment itself. It's
this
like,
nigga be capping so hard now. It's just gonna be
Yeah.
hard for me to watch him do like the jit shit and be like, you be acting like a hoe.
but it's
Like,
not
that's
even a
the-
Bow Wow thing. It's more so, it's like B2K or Marion. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. But is it who
Yeah.
is it? So is it
before
Beat
Chris
Two-
Brown, we had a Marion. I want you
That's
to know right
true.
now. Like,
That's
Yeah.
very
Omarion was
true.
that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Tou-
that is
when-
true.
You remember when Touch came out?
Oh, I was. Hey,
Nigga.
I was cranking
Everybody was
up
trying to
I
dance
was
like that
cranking
for
to
real.
Touch.
The
Like,
girl
come
and
on.
the guy.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's that, and then you got like just an era. So the adults of that era, like
Well,
me
the
ain't
sleeveless
twins.
with some Timbs
Oh,
tied.
yeah,
up.
it's just a thing. It's almost like going to like a Halloween party or some type of theme party. It's like, damn,
Yeah.
I get to kind of like just relive this moment for fun. You know what I mean? So that's why I want to go to that. And then
I feel
I
you.
think the if Versus does tours, I think it would provide that same element. You know what I mean? So it's like if you go to a Versus, I don't know which Versus you would pick, but just say any of the Versus they already did, and they go on tour, or they do like let's just say they only do like maybe 4 cities, right?
Yeah,
Both
4
of their
cities with
hometowns, and then the
those-
2 major markets or
That
something.
pair of artists.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like you get a chance to kind of like get in that moment and be like, and maybe dress up in that or whatever. You know what I mean? So that'd be cool. I could see that. So yeah, they were probably I can see that.
They're
That'd
not
be,
dead versus is still alive.
but the live version, what they're doing right now, I think they're running out of,
It's
out of
get,
ideas.
I guess you could
I
say
mean,
it's getting kind of boring.
I don't
because
think they
it's-
run. Oh, go ahead.
Because that
I'm
football
sorry.
shit.
It's
So
a little repetitive after a while.
Yeah.
Now that they back to like, Keisha Cole and Ashanti had their separate thing, but then D'Angelo did a single one, so
right.
it's kind of boring now.
But it's like the whole setup. Like before, when they were taking forever, we didn't have nothing else to do.
That's true.
We got a little bit more we can do now. A little bit more. So I ain't finna sit here for an hour for y'all to get ready.
I mean, but the simple fact I didn't even know there was a D'Angelo versus says a lot. I didn't even know that was going on.
But I think that counts to the fact that we got a little bit more we can do now.
But I still don't be doing shit like that.
I know, but I think that the fact that we can do a little bit more, there's a lot more being promoted.
Did
There's
you
a
know
lot
about
more
it last? We recorded the pod last week. Did you know?
Yeah,
about
I knew
it last
we was
week?
gonna do a D'Angelo.
Really?
I knew we was gonna do. I didn't know the date specifically, but I knew that was the next
I
one up.
didn't know shit about it.
Yeah.
Like the Gucci and Jeezy one, I knew about
Everybody
that like
knew
3
about
weeks
that
before
one.
it happened.
Well, that's the reason why I had over 2 million or 3 million, however
Everybody
many
knew
people
about that.
was in it.
I mean, if Versus can go back to in person, I think it'll be straight. But if they go back to the whole virtual,
But that one was
Or
in person.
person.
Like that one was like they was all in the same
Yeah.
room. I just like I said, I think it's the whole. I think they're kind of getting it's repetitive, and sometimes when things are repetitive, you kind of get lazy with the concept, and you don't go the extra mile to
They
make
need
sure
do a
we do
DJ
it better
versus.
each time.
If they do a DJ versus, that might
They-
be better.
I think they need to treat that shit like boxing, like have undercards. You know what I mean? Like maybe have we've heard it before. Maybe have a few one hit wonders go at it that got a few joints. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, you're basically pushing the brand of nostalgia. That's all the versus is. So, but I don't know. Who am I? Damn sure you Timberland and Swizz.
I mean, I think when they reach the apex of Gucci and Jeezy having almost 5 million people watch, the fall off is too rapid. It's like way too quick. You know what I'm saying? We need at least like 2, 3, 4 more verses for it to be like, oh, they falling off. But it like after Gucci and Jeezy, the next one fell off so hard. It was just like
it
it's
got
hard
postponed and it
And
kind
then-
of drug out verses.
Yeah. So I think they still got it, but that whole Ashanti catching the Rona.
They should have had a
definitely
backup.
messed them
They
up.
should have had a backup verses. I think they should probably keep backup verses for shit like that.
Just in case, yeah.
Backup versus. That's funny. For some reason, it just sounds
Be on
funny. to
deck.
me. And I think that they kind of pussyfooted a bit with it. I think they kind of got a little weak with the whole concept of artists saying like, "Oh, I'm not doing this. I want to celebrate. I don't want to really compete against this person." But it's like that's what drew us in because the compete factor for us was, "Oh, nah, this person won. This person won."
Yeah.
You know what ended that competition shit? Erica Badu and Jill Scott.
Yeah, but more. I think more artists was like, "I'm not doing this if you're gonna tout this as like this person
Yeah.
are actually competing."
Yeah.
I want
Hit
to
Boy
celebrate.
and Boy Wonder definitely was going at each other's necks. I see you, bro.
But
Yeah.
it was the spirit of competition because even
Yeah.
Timbaland and Swizz when they actually first did it, that was what the thing was, and you saw the look on Timbaland's face when he was like, "Damn, that's really fucking
That's
good." You know what I mean? But that made it a thing for us to be like, "Damn, like, oh, we get to see that same spirit between our favorites, and
Yeah.
it hasn't really been that."
We don't have no live
Yeah.
score. We don't nobody telling
Exactly.
us what the score
If they would have
is.
created an app, you know what I mean, where you can actually vote and this that, like the fucking URL league, the URL Rap Battle League. They
Yeah.
have like an app or whatever. You can view the things and you can vote and all that. If they would have did that, it would have made it more like, okay, I understand. Maybe you might not get certain artists to do it because like, oh, I don't want people to be voting on my music. I can see Babyface like, are you serious? You know what I mean? But it's like, all right, what do you go with?
It is called versus, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But no, I see what you're saying. That definitely would
Just gotta get the
be
people
it.
more engaged.
But I think sometimes niggas just go left so quick about who's better and this and that. You know how like
But that's
egos
just
get bruised.
That's just how it. Exactly, it's the
I
egos.
think they trying to prevent that. They trying to prevent somebody being like, oh man, you know this and that.
And I'm
gonna have to see this nigga.
And I see that. I understand that because it's like when you are the curator of a product, right, or a platform. Who are you trying? You're trying to make sure that this side, who are the artists, are pleased and joining into this platform. But the people who are actually supporting it, you want to make sure that they are pleased as well, right? And sometimes what pleases them may not please them.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, we want competition. We want to see these motherfuckers go at it. But they're like, yo, you know, we're not in that space. We actually had a moment where, you know, we didn't like each other. I don't want to get into a moment where something can slip and we're back there. We're grown from that. You know what I mean? We want to celebrate. And it's like, okay, cool, because we need you to get the sponsorships and to have this viewing. You know, we'll just, you know, transform it. We'll explain it. So it's like, I can see how that is. It's a difficult spot to be in.
I mean, if they was doing single people versus, why didn't they do T.I. versus TIP? That shit would have been fucking perfect.
That sounds amazing.
If T.I. to close his damn mouth, they probably would have been like, all right, cool. But T.I. talked to them.
T.I. versus TIP, that shit would have been a great versus.
Yep.
That'd been cool.
It makes sense, and all T.I. fans would have tuned in.
And then then next, who else got albums like that? Then it would have been Cassidy versus the Hustler or whatever the fuck.
No. He just no.
Cassidy would battle himself. He go from one side, rap, and then go to the other
That's
side.
how I make a beat. Made them old trash beats that nigga was posting on Twitter.
That's funny. That is funny. Any new music? Any new music, guys?
Duke Deuce.
Currency.
Duke Deuce dropped some new shit?
Yes, Duke Deuce did drop some new shit.
Wait. He got a feature with somebody. No.
A$AP Ferg on the album, Young Dolph on the album.
He dropped that whole album.
Oh, it was an
Bottles
album.
on the album.
Isaiah's on there?
No,
So that's Isaiah shit.
That's Isaiah album.
That's Isaiah shit. Okay. Talking about the video he put out. Oh, well, he didn't put a video.
They got
but
a music video
snippet of
that
like
they was,
behind the
working
scenes
on.
of yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's a picture of Duke Deuce, Isaiah, and Top Dog.
Currency is supposed to be on there too.
Oh, on the Zay album?
Mhm.
Yes.
He got a verse.
That's
that
what
he
I'm
did,
talking about.
He rapped over a beat. I already heard cause he got snippets on YouTube. So he rapped over one of the snippets and he sent it to him.
Okay. And
Let's go.
Currency album is what?
The collection agency.
Collection
Yes.
agency. Is that produced by one person?
Nah.
Okay.
I think he got DJ Fresh on there.
Okay.
A couple other producers.
So that may be what it is, because I know y'all said it was kind of mid. That may be what it is.
I think he didn't just use one producer for the whole project. That's usually what he does.
That's his thing. His best projects is when he gets in the best mode when he works with only one producer.
Yeah.
Right? Because all of my favorite Currency projects are
One producer,
the ski shit.
beats.
You know what I mean?
The Pilot Talks.
Yeah, the Pilot Talk. The Pilot Talk series is what made me like, okay, I already liked the nigga before when he was just straight Young Money.
Yeah.
I liked him when he was Young Money. Niggas don't even remember him being part of Young Money. But when I got reintroduced to him again under being independent, like I liked the This Ain't No Mixtape project and all of that. But like even in those mixtapes, but the fucking Pilot Talk series is like really what cemented him like, oh, this nigga's dope.
Yeah, this nigga can really rap.
But it makes sense that now, like, so my thought process is like with Currency, right? Currency between 2008 and 2012 was like the king of like
underground
mixtape blog era hip hop, right? Like it's almost like he set the standard, right? So around that time, a lot of the artists that's out now that make like that's probably I think he's kind of like a lot of rappers, regardless of the genre that they do, favorite rapper. One of their faves, right? Everybody,
you can see that now because everybody be giving it up to that.
Exactly.
Boy.
So now it helps him out when it comes to like features and stuff. So now being featured on the Isaiah Rashad album, or being featured on somebody like I don't know. Let's say I don't know if Rod Wave will actually feature him, but let's just say someone in that lane of like a Rod Wave features Currency.
Or even Ross.
Or Ross, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're like, yo, this is somebody I used to listen to when I was in college or in high school all
Playboy
the time.
Cardi gave it up to that nigga.
Yeah, when I wanted to
Biggie Small's son, that's his favorite rapper.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I want to rap on any. Who has never, like, what rapper has ever downloaded or never downloaded a beat that didn't say Currency type beat? You know what I mean? Like,
Them beats be fire, too.
everybody has done that. You know what I mean? So shout out to Currency, man. I haven't listened to Collection Agency, but I give it a shot, even though y'all said it's a mid.
I like this song called "I Don't Call on Here." That's my shit.
Who
Yeah.
is it featuring anybody?
No. It's just him.
Does he have a song? Now I'm fucking rambling, but does he have a song called "She Don't Want a Man" Part 2?
Yeah, it's on Weekend at Bernie's Part 2.
Okay, I just wanted to, I don't know why that popped in my head. That's probably one of my top
That's probably
5
one of the,
Currency songs ever.
And video.
I don't know
And
about video,
video.
but probably one of the top 5 songs ever. Damn.
Indio
What
dropped
else?
a single.
Indio.
Yeah, Indio did drop that
She
thing
did.
funkier than a bitch.
She did, bro. She did.
Featuring, Noose.
I'm telling, hey, Noose don't miss, bro. Shout
I
to
could've
Noose,
swore
bro.
that.
Shout to you, bro. Oh, that nigga don't miss, man.
Could have swore that was a cut off a Thundercat album, man.
Bro.
That shit
Noose,
slapped.
Rugard, bro.
Yeah.
Ruga's amazing.
Indio be knowing, bro. Indio be knowing. Shout out to you, man. It's called Something. I put it on the Style Picks playlist, so check that out.
Cool.
She definitely got her sound cemented.
Bro.
Like it's now I know when I click on India, I know what I'm gonna hear.
I like that
So
song, man. I like that song. Who else, man? Bryson Tiller dropped the Anniversary Deluxe. Didn't really too much care, to be honest. But shout out to Bryson
I
Tiller.
heard it's good though.
Yeah, the album's good. I like the actual album's good. So
Oh wait, it's a deluxe of the album you already had out.
yeah, Anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Vern. Vern Senior dropped. He just dropped his new project. He dropped the Vern De La Rosa
Yeah.
Volume 1 and 2. Volume 1 is like more hip hop elements, him rapping, smooth rap beats, and then Volume 2 is more of like an EP of like more experimental, electronic dance, a lot of trance sounds and stuff. And honestly, I kind of like that more than the first. I like Volume 2 more than Volume 1.
Volume
But
2 got that sexual eruption Snoop Dogg type.
yeah, but he not
shit
even really
on it.
rapping on there at all, really. But I just like the shit. Like I put that shit on in the house and was like, oh, this some cool shit.
I'm gonna check it out then.
I reposted. I shared one of the songs on my story that I like.
I only know that one song from the video. The one I go, ooh.
Hey man, Vern. Hey bro, it's called.
I think of Vern. I think about that. Get Your Life. Get
Yeah.
Your Life.
Yeah, Dark Side Moon is the song I'm talking about on Volume 2. I don't know, man. It's something about that song that's just like the elements of it that's just like it's cool to see. It made me want to like get into my director bag. Like Vern, holla at me. I want to direct one of your videos, man. I don't really have many videos that I directed, but I be writing shit all the time.
Okay.
No, I would love to direct videos, but I don't have a camera.
I know somebody
I
who
know,
do.
yeah.
I know somebody who do.
It's Gawds Eye.
Hey man, you know what I mean? But he's like, oh, come on, I'm already booked, man.
We gonna make a Beats and Chill music video.
Man. Also, who else? Sylvan LaCue, man. He back with some new music. Sylvan LaCue, he's forming on his quest. He used to rep the same crew, C9, which is with Denzel. It's like a management type of crew or whatever. But Denzel Curry is part of that. He reps C9 a lot or whatever. But they all know each other and shit. But Sylvan, he's had a nice little journey because he was on the same label with Logic. He was part of Visionary at one point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he can rap. That boy got bars. But he's from Miami, and he just put out some new music. I think that was when he was like the nigga.
Set in.
No, he was on the piano, dance on the piano.
Oh, that.
Yeah, Sylvan
Boy,
LaCue.
that boy sea walking on that piano so clean.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah,
my
shout out to
god.
Sylvan LaCue, man. That boy got bars. I always thought he kind of sounded similar to like our early Jay-Z in a sense, like the way his raps were. But he's really, really dope. Really, really dope. Jid, we just watched the video, Ski
Oh
G.
yeah.
And
Jid is amazing, man.
he is. He is.
He's so amazing.
He is. And he's young Goten. And these
That
niggas
Jid
can
is
go
an
Super
animal.
Saiyan whenever they want. They don't even have to train.
Anytime.
No hyperbolic chambers, just straight. Oh, I can change my hair to that.
Progression from shit talking on rap to
Yeah.
talking about black excellence,
Mm-hmm.
giving you history and all that.
Yeah.
Y'all need to listen to that song, man.
Yeah, Skiji. It's on YouTube. This whole video. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's in Alabama too.
Yeah, that's where it was at?
That's where he filmed it.
Okay, yeah. Tuskegee, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Didn't Smino have a snippet? I remember.
Oh yeah,
That
him and
shit
BBC
sounds
put out something for
amazing.
MLK.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the
MLK tape part 2.
two.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I just seen that. Reposted that on Instagram. That generation, man. These niggas is
Amazing.
how
I'm with it, man.
the
I'm with it.
gift
shit
that
Rap
cool.
God is
Avengers.
giving these men
Rap Avengers.
and women to do
Funny.
these fucking things.
The technology he's giving them too to be able to carry it out in the comfort of their
It's
own
cool
home and
when,
get
like-
that off.
Bro.
when cool creative niggas get like creative ass engineers and know what the fuck they doing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It just gives beautiful music.
Niggas
Bless,
didn't have
bro.
that shit back
Bless,
then. You
bro.
had to like grow up and go to
Uh-huh.
the school with those niggas.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things, like people like, oh, Busta Rhymes and this nigga and those niggas all went to the same school and shit like that.
I seen
Oh, fuck.
DC Young Fly and Earth Gang went to the same high school.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Like you got like now it's like you could just link up online and be like, oh
Yep.
shit, you
Hey, let's
you
make
interested
some
in what
cool
I'm
ass
interested
shit.
in? Fucking be playing fucking GTA online with a nigga and be like, hey man, what's up?
Yeah.
These niggas like meet up and just start doing shit. That's how fucking Corday and all them niggas met.
Yeah.
The
But
YBN
honestly,
niggas
that's a lot. That's a
playing
lot of.
online on
that's a-
Xbox
Wow.
Live.
It's a very common thing amongst a lot of like just black folk though. Like we already know we all lived in some of the same areas, so we naturally went to some of the same schools. Went to some of the worked at some of the same jobs. Like what's that whole '90s actor crew, the Martin cast,
Yeah.
and all of them. They all worked at the same like call
All
centers
worked
and
at
shit.
Sears.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like-
JCPenney or some shit like that.
Yeah, so it's like black folk. That is a very common thing you'll see amongst a lot of like black folk. You know what I mean? Like
We just relate to one another.
Yeah.
It's easy.
yeah, and it's also a testament too of like making shit work with what you got and who you have too. You know what I mean? Like what's the two actors? Man, the two they're like black but from like England.
Oh,
London.
the
You're talking about Dancing Idris and
the
Idris
nigga
Elba.
Franklin
Kaluuya-
Saint
Daniel
and the nigga
Kaluuya.
from Get Out.
Yeah,
Let's just say it like
Yeah, the
that.
nigga from Get Out.
Niggas don't know their name.
But like I didn't know they were cool like that for a minute. I didn't know they were like friends.
They
like
posted
that.
that. He posted that tweet talking about it's been a long time.
Yeah.
To get to where we at.
Yeah, so that's like dope.
cool.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things that's kind of lets you know, like, yo, like you can make that shit work with your people.
Yeah, build, man. Build
Yeah,
with your
right.
people, man. You ain't always gotta go up there. I mean, even Slim Thug talk about that shit when he said when he got with Pharrell or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I got with P and left Mr. Lee because Mr. Lee was like the dude in Texas that was making everybody's beats and whatever. And he said it was cool, but after a while he was like, yeah, I'd rather be here with somebody I know,
Right.
homegrown.
Yeah.
Rather, you can go, it was cool to get with Pharrell and do this shit because this is all the shit I seen on TV, but
Right.
I'd rather just be an independent nigga working with my niggas from back home.
Yeah. That's true, man. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
That,
I can't
I
fucking
can't wait.
wait.
dog.
Isn't Boosie
They could just play.
Collins
They could just play the fucking instruments.
right?
Bro.
Boosie
And all I
Collins
gotta
supposed
hear-
to host the album. I cannot.
Baby
wait.
bubba.
I cannot wait.
All I gotta do is they gotta play the instruments, and I gotta hear Anderson .Paak say, "Yeah." That's all I gotta hear that. I'm good, dog.
I'll be honest. Like, all right. So if you can add a producer to make it a trio, what producer would you add?
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Just would you want to hear knowledge? Would you want to hear Bruno on Knowledge though?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You think?
If Knowledge can make fucking wasn't it Black Youngster sound amazing on that little beat he dropped on that nigga, you don't think he could make Bruno sound nice?
I guess. Yeah. Looking
Any
at
other
Black
producers
Youngster was
in
sounding
mind?
like a rapper's rapper when he dropped that beat on his little street freestyle he did. And I was like,
I would want to see more. I think for me, I would probably enjoy like the Free Nationals, like Free Nationals.
But that's already like
Anderson
Anderson
.Paak.
Paak's like band. I'm
Yeah.
sure they're gonna be on the album.
Like Iman Omari? I don't know.
I can see that.
I don't know. Maybe.
Hand in
One
hand.
and one.
Yeah. Hey man, wait, ready to see that shit.
Yeah,
I'm trying not to
I
get too
saw that
hyped.
shit, and that was like probably the shock. That was a big shock
Yeah,
for me.
right.
I'm trying not to get too hyped on certain shit because ever since I'm still one of those people that's been burned from the fucking Kendrick J. Cole announcement.
Oh Jesus.
People that's
But there was
that's
never
some
an
triggering shit.
official announcement.
They said
when-
that
Yeah,
shit.
if they don't
They
say
said-
it out
they
their
said it.
mouth,
They
if
said
I
it.
didn't hear
They
Kendrick Lamar
said
say
it.
it, or
They said
J.
it.
Cole say, yeah,
They
we
said it
coming
back in
out
the day.
with an album.
They said that shit.
Is it a video? You got
They said that shit back in the day,
an
bro.
audio?
Come on, bro.
You don't have
Did we not hear
audio.
songs? Did we not hear songs?
They got that song
What song?
with Jimmy, Jeezy.
Was not Kendrick?
Cole
Was
and
not Kendrick
Kendrick,
in the record store standing on top of the
No.
shit and performing a record that was produced by J. Cole? Like they have songs.
But they're not coming out.
Oh, that's fine. I know they're not coming out,
I mean,
but I'm
just
saying it
because
was.
the niggas like do like one nigga rap on another nigga beat, don't mean they making a project. That-
No.
We wanted it.
Yeah,
they was doing
sounds
songs
good.
together.
And
It's documented. Listen,
And-
guys.
was
I'm
doing
sure
songs
there's a lot
together.
of songs
Guys.
in the vault
I want you to
that they're
understand.
not gonna let nobody
I want you to
hear.
understand that I have done a lot of
I know
research
your
into this.
feelings was
Okay?
All I know is it was a lot of fan made shit
It was a lot of
that
fan
made it
Lot of
seem
fan
like it
made
was gonna
shit.
happen.
I know there's a lot of fan made stuff or just conversations, but these guys were definitely poking the bear. All right, these guys were definitely throwing these teasers out here. But I mean, hey, you know what I mean?
To
These,
poke the bear or to just drop official
But they-
artwork and say this is coming out next
but they,
week.
but they
it's totally
actually,
different.
but they actually said it. They actually said that they were actually working on a project
Who
together.
said this?
J. Cole and Kendrick. They actually.
Who said this? Where?
I'm telling you, it's documented. It's
you
documented.
Saying the both of them.
It's
I need
documented
To
that they said that they were working on a project,
I
but
need
they
to
said
clap back.
the same way they said Black Hippie was going to work on a Black Hippie album. But every interview they say, man, it gets harder and harder to do that because we've grown to different things. Cole is doing this. I'm doing this. Then the Black Hippie is we all got our own little things. Like Absol has his own thing. He has a whole league of friends for Absol. Schoolboy Q has a whole league of friends for Schoolboy Q. J-Rock got the same thing for him, and Kendrick got the same thing for him.
Yeah.
So it's like they already operating on their own little labels, working on their own albums. You know what I mean? So that's why it's hard for them to kind of like do these things for fun to please the audience when it's like, yo, I also have these things that I gotta like complete for my contract. You know what I mean? So it's like I understand, but I'm one of those fans that's been burned from the whole, I'm waiting for that to happen. And that shit might come out when these niggas is older and it's like not what we wanted, but it's like we got it.
Kind of like T Wayne.
Yeah.
That T Wayne drop, what a disappointment.
You know do you know how disgusted I would be if 10 years from now
J. Cole and Kendrick drop.
these
And
niggas
it's
drop?
shit whack.
Oh my God,
I
would
know you'd be
cry.
pissed. I mean, I'd be equally pissed as well.
Maybe throwing the fist in the air like.
Like Cuba Gooding Jr. and
That'd be so
Boys in the Hood.
I'd be so fucking mad, man. Oh,
Hey man, you just gotta enjoy the time that you in, man.
that's true. That is true.
Just enjoy it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when they was performing in the store. That was right around the time Section 80 was coming out.
Shock the world. They still not gonna come.
I'm
out
pretty
with
sure they
Friday.
both didn't anticipate the meteoric exponential rise
Yeah.
it was gonna have,
Yeah.
and that kind of threw a wrench in it.
That's true.
So
Yeah, man. But Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, ready for it. I can't wait for that to come out.
Knowledge better be on that album, man.
yeah, I'm anticipating him to at least do at least one beat.
Yes, at least one of them.
Yeah.
And it better not be no 1 minute song.
Oh yeah, Anderson good for that. Anderson good for a little snippet.
And he gave. I like that. I like that. I think he turned his thing into like a tag, where he was like, when they did that performance last year, like the little virtual thing, and he was like, "Stop playing with my boy Knowledge." That shit sounds so fucking cool, bro. If I was a producer, I'm like, bro, that's what my shit to be. Stop playing with my nigga whole time. Like, some shit like that. Stop playing.
Is that where he did a Old Town Road and fucking turned it into like a jazz song?
I have no idea. No, this is when they was performing that. They had premiered like a new song.
Uh huh.
That was like a snippet of a new song or whatever. It was like an actual virtual performance they did last year. It was him and Knowledge, and that's when we found out they wasn't talking for a while.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna drop. Like, I wonder if he'll drop that album after he dropped the Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak album.
No Worries too.
I'm with it. Yes, all.
No Worries is amazing.
That
though.
is amazing.
Did y'all like the remixes they did
Yep.
for that? I didn't like the remixes that much. The original
it was
fire.
very similar. Like the lyrics didn't change. It was just the beats changed. So,
Gotcha.
did I need it? No, but I welcomed it. You know, I
I
still
welcomed
the
it.
first one more.
I feel that. Do y'all like? Have you guys been checking out any virtual like concerts or anything?
Nah.
No, I
No?
want to go to a real concert.
Last virtual concert I looked at was JID, and I ended in the middle because I was like, I have to do some shit.
See,
And
I think people was getting it wrong. People was fucking up. I think we were learning because it's new. Because we're just reacting to a pandemic. But I think that people thought we wanted to actually see it live, and I don't think that was the case. Like we would be dope to see it live, right? But what we realized is that there's so much room for error in like live shit.
Yeah.
Like so much room for error.
That was the
Audio.
only reason why I like to watch live shit, see how they mess up sometimes.
Yeah. It's the audio quality is usually not that great when it live because what are you distributing through via live? Is YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, right? Or maybe Twitter. So the sound quality is probably gonna be shit because you're going through an actual app.
True.
Then it's the visual shit, and you're probably using whatever makeshift green screen that you can on some quick little visuals that you probably didn't really practice for real. So the visual quality gonna be looking like shit too. So it's just a bunch of shit that's just like, you know what I mean? But I like when someone provides just pre-record the shit.
Yeah.
Pre-record
Like the BET Awards did.
on
They
some
did a
Tiny
good
Desk
job.
shit.
Yeah, just pre-record the shit. I
Speaking
just watch
of
that.
them Tiny Desks with Rick Ross and 2 Chainz, them things slap.
Have you seen Kurt Franklin?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Kurt Franklin's on there, bro.
Yeah,
He
they
on
did
it.
that shit Black History Month or whatever.
It was
That's
literally
what
like
it
last
was.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Kurt Franklin, man. AKA Plies, you know what I mean?
AKA Blood.
Everybody know Kurt Franklin from town.
That's like the angel and the devil. Because they look the same. It's like Kurt Franklin is the angel and Plies is going to be the devil.
That's funny.
Have they ever met?
If they ever met, I'm sure there's a picture out there.
It got to be a picture. Them boys look the same.
Yeah, they look exactly the same.
Them boys look the same.
Yeah.
That Spider-Man beat.
Yeah, that's Spider-Man.
That's funny. That's funny. Just quick shout out to some folk. Shout out to Fusion and Co. Shout out to Jennifer Desire for the I Love R&B showcase she did. That was her first R&B show she threw. Me and God went out there. God 4-4 went out there. Very cool. You know what I mean? I was on that drink. I was on that oil. You feel me? You know what I mean? I was on that oil a little bit. You know what I mean?
Drunk
Of course he
tweeting.
was.
But man, I had a good time because I mean we was masked up for anybody who was like, y'all niggas out at events, shit. We was masked up, you know what I mean?
People love to talk, knowing they be doing some old fucking slick shit they damn self.
That's true. Like you ain't coughing at home, nigga. Shut up.
Yeah.
But they had a vendor there, bro. You can literally ask Darius yourself. I had 3 plates of fucking mac and cheese and jerk chicken, bro. I was knocking that shit back. Didn't smoke none of that, nigga. I was drinking first. My first order, I had peach Crown and like Sprite, I think, and I got two shots of Jameson. But I got a shot for myself.
You was out there.
But I got a shot for myself and him.
Shots of Jameson?
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
yeah. You know what I mean? Got a shot for myself and got a shot for Darius. And then Darius had orders. I say, hey, Darius, man, I got this shot. Come on, bro. I got this shot, bro. He's like, oh, man. You know, like, nah, nigga, come do the shot with me.
At that time, Darius was like, shit.
Yeah,
This
man.
slippery slope, the nigga done slipped.
And I was just like, but when I had them drinks, I started laughing at everybody that was performing. Mind you, everybody that performed did a really good job. But it's like people were trying to be
laughing?
Put that
sexy.
disclaimer out there.
They were trying to be sexy. It was like, it's just funny seeing like, all right, I'm gonna give you
Seeing
this.
somebody actually try.
Because these aren't like these aren't celebrities performing, right?
Yeah.
So these are people who, like, it was certain people that were standing behind us that I didn't know they were going to be performing.
Oh my
right?
God.
Like they were like, oh, okay. Oh, it's not, this nigga was just standing behind me or whatever. Cool. So it was like this guy, really dope name. Is it Jack Quan? It's like Jack Quan or something like that.
Jimmy Crack Corn.
Damn, no, I don't want to fuck his name up,
Jacquez.
man. I don't fuck his name up, but
It's too late.
Yeah.
I want to get it right. That's all.
Okay,
that's
I
what I'm
feel
saying. I want to get it right, but yeah, he was really dope. Like he's probably one of the best ones on there. And bro, named Jack Wan. Yeah, so he had some dancers like Jack and then Wan.
Oh, okay.
Amazing talent. I think you can agree that he was probably one of the better artists that performed. Like you could tell. Like I didn't know if he was signed or not because one dude that was on there named Santos Silva that had a song with Bobby Valentino. Right, and he was cool, but you could barely hear him because
when did he have the song with Bobby?
No, it's a new song. It's not even out. It's not even out.
Okay.
Yeah, he's managed by him or signed to Bobby Valentino's
Bobby
label.
Valentino managing him?
Yeah, you know a lot of these niggas that ain't really out right now probably
He need
got
to
their own
manage
companies.
himself, running out the hotel
That right
room.
there.
With the, y'all remember when he was running out the hotel room with the
Bobby Valentino.
with the guy or girl? That was hilarious.
So Jack Wan, amazing talent. However, he had this part in the show, part of his set. He had tank top on and his dancer had tank tops on, and he took his shoes off and he was like, "I need 3 girls to come to the side of the stage."
He took his shoes.
I know I ain't said as cool as him.
Took his shoes off.
If it was me, that's probably how I would have said it. I need 3 girls to come to the side of the stage. You know what I mean? And they
So
had,
there was like socks.
yeah, socks. I think socks was on.
He just had the socks. Y'all remember them old school J Smooth videos? Was it?
Oh, they was dancing on the girl and shit like that. All right.
I'm a smang it.
That's
girl.
really what it felt like. So the 3 girls, they were like some Spanish girls or whatever, black girls, whatever. Sat down 3 chairs and they was all like dancing, grinding on them and stuff. And I'm just like, yo, like
on some Pretty Ricky.
yeah, like they're
Grind
literally
on me.
grinding on each other. And I'm thinking in my mind, I'm
Cater
thinking,
to you as women.
but all right. So my mind jumps because I'm drunk at this point because I've already been drinking. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, you were just in the crowd with me watching the other performers. You're gonna have to come back out here. You just did all this shit on these girls. You're gonna have to come right back out here and stand with these regular. You got to be regular after you get off stage. Like
Clap you up. What's up, dog? You like
Did
the
you
performance?
speak to him after?
I spoke to all the artists. I was drunk, so I was like, yo, good job, bro. You know what I mean? Hey,
Oh,
girl,
so
you killed the
you
girl.
was capping.
No.
capping.
No. The people. Once again, let me make a disclaimer. The performances were good. Like the singing was good.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the artists performed with backtrack, and some performed with the live band. The live
Okay.
band, I could tell the engineer that was basically the damn DJ. The live band was drowning out some of the acts, so you couldn't really hear them. You could see them performing, and you could tell that they sound good, but you could just tell the band was just way too louder than them.
Okay.
This guy, Jack Wan, didn't perform with the band. He performed with backtrack, so he sounded more clear. But he sounded really good too. So we're like, oh, this nigga's good. All right, cool. So, but everybody that really performed actually did a good job. But it was I just couldn't get over the fact that like now you got to come back out here, putting on your shirt and shit after you just grinding on somebody's girlfriend. And all I can think is that, like, would I let my girl go up there? No, I
I
wouldn't.
mean, if you was there, you probably wouldn't. But if she was by herself, I mean, you don't know.
Dump.
She was like, I had such a great night. Don't even know what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
Next thing you know, that shit pop up on
you know
Twitter.
what? You know what? Cameras will get you in trouble. Cause back then, ain't nobody know nothing about nothing. Girl, you did that, tagged and everything. Bitches tag you
Yeah.
right after that. Like, I'm gonna post this right now.
And then act stupid when they get like, oh, girl, I'm sorry.
It was just a show. It was just a show.
But I honestly, I had a good time.
Nigga had his unprofessional, unpopular meat in your old lady face. Like, come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
It make it worse when it's just like
What is that, a non-no
run of the
nigga?
mill meat.
Yeah.
Run the mill meat.
It's making worse. You know what I'm saying?
Like, how do girls not laugh at some of the shit that the niggas be saying to them? You had this unprofessional run of the mill meat nigga in your face. Like, how do you not laugh at no shit like that, man?
Because they know it's true, man. They be trying to act like it ain't.
But I had a good time, man. Shout out to Fusion and Co. They put on an amazing event. It looked nice. It was at Soundbar, by the way, which I haven't really been to Soundbar in years. I don't think it was called Soundbar when I went. But
Is it downtown?
downtown, literally like in the middle of downtown. It's a small spot, but it's like it makes you. It's spacious but small at the same time. Kind of like similar to like Crowbar here. I think Crowbar is a little bit more mass because of the outside.
Yeah.
But it kind of gives you the same vibe as like Crowbar. Like you could tell that this is where if you throw an event, you want to
It
throw it
has
here.
a stage, but has like a short stage, like a low stage.
No. It's like the same. It's like same height as like Crowbar. Like you up top,
Oh, okay.
up tall or whatever. Like it's cool. The lighting was on point. The vendors, I had about 3 bowls of the damn mac and cheese and jerk chicken, knocking that shit back. Like, mind you, I was eating that. I had my 3rd bowl. So the 3rd bowl, I was talking to the dude like, yo, man, it's good, man. Da, da, da. So the dude was like, I was like, yo, appreciate it. Things was good or whatever. And so I'm probably gonna get me another one to go. And he was like, oh yeah. I went to the table. He had his assistant there. He was like, hey, yo, load him up on this one. Shit, I mean, it is 3rd one. You ain't gotta load it up. But he was like, hey, load him up. So I'm over there knocking this shit back, and then Derek's gonna come from behind us. God damn, what is this shit? I'm trying to hurry up and knock this shit back, you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
I told her, I was like, man, you should sell like mints or something. I don't want to be talking to these girls with fucking jerk chicken, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
You got to come prepared, buddy.
got a mask on already. It might seep through. You know what I mean? Butts
You
around.
probably was smelling it your damn self.
Yeah, about to throw up.
Hot box in your bag.
I was nervous that I could possibly throw up after I took that shot of Jameson.
Nigga breath uppercutting his nose.
Because I was damn sure, like, if I throw up, I'm going to embarrass myself.
Yeah.
And then I got to, like, go drive an hour back home with this feeling of, like, this emptiness and stank breath of throwing up. Like,
So it's gonna like hit the mask and then it's gonna come down your chin.
yeah, I ain't got no change of clothes.
You ain't got.
They going to see me driving outside the venue with no shirt on. Like, this nigga threw up on
Remember
himself.
him? He threw up.
Like, what's wrong with him? So you just see the shit sticking out the bottom of the mask. Like, he a monster.
Hey, man. I mean, but I mean, I had a good time, man. I had a good time.
Oh my god.
Also, I don't know if we mentioned already. Vern album release party. Really enjoyed that. It was really cool to see like the locals come back out again. You was there, like, remember I was like, man, is this what Beats and Chill gonna look like again?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm a little excited for the next Beats and Chill event.
I don't know what it is, but people look different. People like you it's like you know who they are. Like you see them,
You just haven't seen him in ages.
and they
It's
look
like
different.
not going to school for the summer and then you go
Yeah.
to school.
Like, I know motherfuckers saw me like, damn, Derek got dreads. The fuck? Like, who the fuck is this nigga here? But Vern shit was cool. Like, just hanging out, chatting with certain folk. At Debonair District too. Like, I haven't really been there in
Yeah.
a minute. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
So that was cool. Shout out to Jay-Z. Once again.
Making more money and making us proud.
What's the line again? What's the line? I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Yeah. No, you got to put the space. I'm a business
Man.
man.
Emphasize.
Yeah, that's true. I can only hope to be as business savvy as Jay-Z one day.
Yeah, man.
Too.
I have a feeling like if you just ask him, if you were ever in his presence and ask him how to do some shit, he'll just tell you. Like that's what he gives off.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and
You trying to do this? Let me show you how to maximize it.
But you
And
gotta
I
be
just
really
tell you,
serious that you
and
want
he
to
ain't
do
even
it.
Yes.
gonna be like no consulting fee. If he can just give you the free game there, he'll give it to you. And that's the kind of energy I'm getting from Jigga right
and
now.
I feel
So that's cool.
I feel very highly of the fact that I think Jay-Z has just like, I feel like he don't really like white people like that. I think he deals with them. I think he deals
He has
and does
to,
business.
of
But
course.
y'all seen that video back before COVID when he was at a basketball game with
Blue?
Beyonce?
with Blue,
Oh, good.
and he had just hugged like one of the basketball players, like just like your handshake hug type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then older white dude came that was probably sitting next to them, and was like arm around. And he was like, "Get off of me," type shit.
He always be like that.
I
If you
know,
look
but-
at a lot of his pictures, he just don't want to be.
I haven't
Don't
really,
touch me.
I haven't really seen that with black people though. I haven't really seen him do that to like black people. Like, nigga, get
Oh.
off me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the way he did it was like cracker. Like I could have sworn he probably said cracker. Cracker. You know what I mean? Like that's what it felt like. And I was like, damn. Like I want to. That's fuck you money. Like that's what I
He
want.
can do whatever he want.
Like you could do that now.
You could do that now.
You can do that now. Like a white person, be like, yo, bro, like, yo, fuck off.
You can't like when crackers put around you beats and chill. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
You don't do that. It's like, I gotta preserve the brain.
No, I just be like, hey, I know, like, hey, what's going on? I don't be like cracker, like get the
Oh, he did it like that.
pork
like
hands off me.
Like he was.
Yeah, like get the fuck off me. Who the fuck is you? You know what I mean? Like I'm more like, yo, what's going on? You know what I mean? A little more nicer.
When I seen him snatch that phone from the
From
dude that was
man.
videotaping Beyonce,
Yes.
Nah, he don't give a fuck what color he is. Kind of that bitch.
Don't
I was
record
like,
about
yeah.
wife, nigga.
that's what's up. I like that shit.
Oh man, yeah. What else, man? Let me go a different.
Oh yeah,
direction.
well, what did he do?
Oh,
He said shout out to him.
Oh yeah,
What did
shout
he
out.
do?
Oh, he sold 50% of Ace of Spades to Hennessy, or the company that owns Hennessy. So
That's what's up.
you know, expanding them pockets, different ventures. You know what I mean? People always, I think I don't know what it was, but somebody said something about like how he kind of spoke this in the past before, like.
Yeah, and show me what you got. Show me what you got. He's the one. That's when he started
The Ace of
that
Spades.
Ace of Spades
Yeah,
campaign.
it was all
and
Crystal
he
and
started
shit.
talking about what he wanted to do with it.
Yeah.
I guess in so many words, and now it's full circle.
Got you. Yeah, man. I don't know. I know we mentioned happy birthday, happy belated to Erykah Badu, but also happy belated to Young Guru. His birthday was this week as well.
Oh,
Did we talk about Daft Punk before Fusion? No. The breakup with Daft Punk. I don't know. It's weird that they broken up. I don't know if it's like because they're retired.
is it amicable or is it like?
Is it like this
they
is how you
beefing?
announce that you're retiring, or is it like, oh, we're splitting business and separating the
Yeah.
coins at this point?
And it's according to their publicist, so I don't
Right.
even know if the publicist got the
Yeah.
verbiage right
But
or
what's
whatever.
the last song they came out with? Like, they haven't made.
I remember they was in the Grammys heavy around the time when they did that shit with Pharrell, but that was like
Yeah.
maybe 6-8 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
I just want one of them. I just want them helmets. Them helmets are cool as fuck.
You gonna
dog.
play that while you DJ? I mean, wear that while you DJ?
Hey, might as well. I'm gonna wear it, but I'm gonna wear it cocked to the side like a Ti
Like,
hat.
yeah.
So I'm like, you gonna see it's gonna be like this, and you gonna see my eyes. So you gonna be like, oh, so you got a Daft Punk helmet on.
Man.
Wow.
Oh, that's what we gotta talk about.
What?
Casey Veggie's customized Greatly 5.
Oh yeah.
All right, I haven't listened to it yet. I know, Darius, I know you mentioned that you listened to it.
The boy said it's Mitty Hendrix.
He just breathed. He was like,
Oh man.
I am going to give it a chance because I'm a Casey Veggie's fan. But-
taller than you.
Yeah, okay, listen.
I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait on
So
Derek's
seeing
synopsis.
that you're picking on me. When I first met Casey Veggie for the first time, I went to a concert. It was Big Crit's tour for his debut album, and he had Casey Veggie's on tour with him along with Tito Lopez. I don't know if y'all remember that guy.
I remember.
But Casey Veggie's opened up on that tour, so of course I went to the merch table, asked for a picture, and that was my first time. I already knew I was older than him, but that was the first time I realized, oh, this nigga's taller than me. Wasn't too tall than me. It wasn't like this nigga was like 6'6" or no
Too
shit
late.
like that. He wasn't like he was 6'6", no shit like that. You know what I mean?
But he could dunk on you.
He was like if I'm a clear 6
It's one of
foot,
those where he started to get up and Derek was like,
if I'm a you know
Damn.
a clear scientifically 6 foot, he was definitely 6'2".
That's like one of them you gotta contemplate if you gotta fight the nigga.
It's just, you know, it's just something about younger people being taller than me, which obviously that's the entire NBA right now, of course.
That's
But I'm talking about, you know,
this nigga said the NBA.
within reach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, I worked in after school care, and I've had taller kids that
That was bullying
they,
you.
not bullying, but
just had to assert
didn't
your
want to take me
dominance?
serious, and I had to like, you know, like, yo, you know what I
I'll
mean?
punch you in the chest.
Listen, man. I never would punch a child in the chest. However, them middle school kids are ruthless.
Yes.
Okay.
Kids are evil.
Oh
They
my
can be
god. I ain't gonna say no
very
names, but I gotta share this little story. All right.
Story time with Derek.
I'm gonna call him Lil P. All right. Lil P was a fucking menace. All right. Dennis the Menace with brown skin. That's what he was to the after school care program. And all the kids, we would just, you know, in middle school we got a basketball gym, so they always want to just go to the gym, finish their homework, go to the gym, right? But I also worked as an avid tutor in the school. So the kids not only knew me from after school care, but they knew me through the avid tutoring. So as part of the faculty, in a sense, they had like student versus teacher basketball game, and I was in the game.
Got dunked on.
No, I didn't get dunked. No, he wasn't taller than me, but he was just like an asshole, right? Like he talked so much shit.
He said through the teeth.
Atlanta when Paperboy played against.
Yes, it was exactly that. So I remember, like I maybe I wasn't the best, but I allow a little shit talking at after school kid. Like they talk amongst themselves. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I let one slide. But if they get too much, like, hey, chill out. You know what I mean? But he started doing it to me, and I think he like passed the ball. He did a little move, passed the ball, and somebody scored. And then he was like, "You pussy, you trash, you a pussy." And I said, and I grabbed him in the moment of being in the game. I'm moving around. My adrenaline is up, so I gotta say, "Hey, you better watch your mouth, boy." He said, "Man, let go of me, you pussy."
Pussy.
Let go of me, you pussy. And I was like,
that jit would have got written up so quick.
bro. So mind you, I'm in the moment of basketball, right?
Oh my God.
Like we playing. Like this ain't no like we just playing. Like we playing for real. So I think it happened again. Like he didn't say that exact word, but he was like, I think he just called me like a nigga or something or a bitch or some shit like that. And I said, "Didn't I tell you to watch your mouth?" And he said, "Man, shut your ass up." And I snapped, grabbed him by his shirt, pushed him to the bleachers. I said, "Boy, didn't I tell you that?" And then when I tell you, the principal's AP's like, Mr. Derek, we don't want to do that. We don't want to. No. And that ain't the worst part. I sat him down, put him on the bleachers, and I said, "Boy, didn't I tell you to watch your mouth?" And then he grabbed a chair, like a chair on the side, like he was about to hit me. And I said, "Boy, if you hit me with that chair, you'll lose your life. You will lose your life today." That's exactly what I said to him. I said, "You will lose your life.
Lose your life today."
And it's like the surroundings around me were black.
Yep.
And as soon as I said that, things started to brighten up when I heard Mr. Derek. Things started to brighten up. I was like, oh
my gosh.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
It was like, it was awkward, but it was like,
Breathe.
We forgot that the after school care workers are black. and then the crazy thing, I had to talk to his mom, right? So I was like, yeah, I kind of got a little carried away. She was like, and it was crazy because she was like sad, like she was like not sad, like she was like disappointed because she knew that her son was a
piece of shit.
Yeah, so she was like, Mr. Derek, like, I understand that like he got a mouth on him, but just call me because I don't want you to put your hands on. Just call me.
She was hot.
Had to be.
All I knew was he would get his ass whooped that day. But I was like, boy, it would have been me.
Oh
I was about to beat your ass, boy. But hey, I quit like 6 months after that. You know what I mean?
I would have just been like, "Jit, you out, dog. You can't play."
See, if I'm working, like after school, I'm just watching them. You know what I mean? That's something I usually did. Like, sit down. You know what I mean? But in the moment I'm playing basketball, we running. Like, he wasn't the best one on the team, but they had ballers on that team. Like, Tyree worked with me around this time, right? So he knew like these motherfuckers was tall, like these 6'3", 6'5". We playing.
So you forgot where you was.
I kind of forgot where I was and who I was playing with, and I was like, "Oh shit, Derek, chill out." The principal was like, I'm gonna tell you the sad part is they all knew because they all deal with it. It was just the fact that it was kind of like on the surface it was like Derek, but it was like, you know what I mean? Like,
good job.
I would have did the same shit to that.
Way to go ahead and set them straight.
Because it was an all boys school, you know what I mean?
Oh,
so it was
Franklin?
Franklin. So it was like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, where the fucking go? But I was just like, oh, shit, okay, cool. But ever since then, like, it's been cool. But man, that's why. I don't know why I brought that story up, but
because you got bullied by a kid. I knew you got bullied by a kid. You got bullied.
Bullied by a fucking kid. I
mean, when you be listening to New 21 Savage, that shit kind of trigger you. Pussy.
Nah,
pussy.
Man. I respect no grown man. Cause the thing, he was a child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Casey Veggies, I just like I said, I realized I was like, damn, he's actually taller than me. And I remember my boy Des Green was like laughing at me. So I was like, yeah, that nigga taller than you, bro. I'm like, man, yo, chill, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yo, chill. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna check out Customized Greatly 5.
Tell me how it is.
Customized Greatly 2 was actually pretty good. The mixtape. Customized Greatly 3 wasn't bad either. It wasn't Customized Greatly 2, but it was dope. But it wasn't Life Changes though. It wasn't Life Changes. He got it right with Life Changes. Like that was the one.
After Life Changes is like when Versus had Gucci and Jeezy, and everything after that is just like
yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm gonna check it out, man. Like I said, he be retweeting me every time I tweet him, so I be nervous to say anything kind of like bad because I don't want to be like, yo, DM me and be like, yo, like real shit, bro.
You think
like,
he's gonna DM you that? You think it's gonna go to that level?
That's his Twitter.
That boy feel like he in the pocket. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
That's what most he'll do.
I want to get blocked.
Block your
I want to get
ass.
blocked. Oh, it's crazy. All right, so I just saw this shit earlier this week. So on the beatsnchill Instagram, right? You know how you get the message requests?
Yeah.
So it's a girl that was like, hey, I tried to follow you guys on Twitter, but it says I'm already blocked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I saw that and I was like, I'm going to let Derek handle this.
It's like, I'm already blocked, so I don't know.
I'm just trying, and she was so nice. I'm just trying to support or whatnot. Just let me know if I can do anything. And I was like, oh, dang.
And so I was like, I'm like, damn, like, why is she blocked? Because I was like, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I know Derek's got this account, and you got this account. But then I was like, let me see who her friends, see what her friends look like. I'm like, oh, you are friends with so and so, and that's why you were blocked. That's why. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Trying to get the intel.
But I didn't respond. I'm like, hey, you blocked. Sorry. Choose your friends wisely, baby.
Choose your friends
Yeah, I blocked the hell out of her.
What? The hell out of her.
Damn.
Blocked. You know what I mean? Nah, man. But that was the time, man. I mean, hell, can't change. I mean, I could change it, but I don't want to. But
I mean, it's wise for you not to change.
Support us on Instagram, baby.
Was that one of your non-rapping girlfriends?
Oh, that was a rapping girlfriend for sure.
Oh, okay.
But she wasn't, not the girl herself.
Yeah,
but she was associated, and I was like, how is this girl why is she contacting me? Oh, she must be seeing me tweet through beatsnchill or some shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, but it's not a here nor there. But continue to support us, subscribe.
Damn.
Follow us, you know what I mean?
She can
Appreciate
subscribe,
you.
but she can't follow.
Can't
on
follow.
Twitter.
And get the content you can get, man. You can't get it all.
Oh man, what else, man? Did y'all see the little teaser that Baby Keem put out on Instagram?
Nah, I didn't see it. I think you did you retweet it or put it up?
I know I posted it in the group chat. I think.
Yeah, that's.
Did you listen to it?
I watched it.
I listened to
watched
it
it without sound because I was at school.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I try not to listen to teasers for real.
Me too.
Or like leaks or whatever.
The only ones I listen to are Isaiah's because I haven't heard his music in ages.
Man, I be surviving off them snippets.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But Drake recently put out well, I don't know if he put it out, but I'm pretty sure.
The little shit with him rapping with the little certified lover boy graphic in the background.
I don't know if that was it, but the shit was called. I don't even know what the shit was called. It's the people that posted it. It's called Strapped or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That shit fire. I reposted that shit retweeted it on Twitter. That shit fire. I was like, oh, this boy's good. This is why you are considered one of the GOATs.
Drake is nice, man.
This man is amazing. But yeah, I don't know when he's gonna actually drop a project.
When his knee is straight.
I don't get that shit. What does he want to put on a virtual concert, jumping around and shit?
Yeah, you gotta be able to jump. You know he be jumping. I've seen that nigga jump.
You know he be jumping. You know he be jumping. Jehoshaphat's. You know what I'm saying? He be kangaroo jacking out here.
Facts.
Wow, man. All right, so what I got a good laugh out of was the whole KD and Cash Doll tweet.
Yes.
That's fun. Like, all right,
You didn't have to use these letters to get that tweet off.
all these niggas want to fuck KD. I would say the same thing. If I'm Kevin Durant, I'm going to mention something like yo.
Yeah.
Repurpose that.
Relax. Relax.
Put K Doll or something. Don't do
like,
KD. Come on now.
Nobody
He the
really
only
knows.
person that go by KD.
Yeah.
Nobody else go by KD.
Yeah. I see some girl was like, oh my God, you the only person. You feel like you the only person that got those initials. No, but I'm the only. When you hear KD, you think of a 7-foot shooter, baby.
Yeah.
Not no
Straight
damn.
up. Not Cash Doll. I hear Cash Doll to think about Cash Doll, not KD.
No.
That shit was hilarious though. For Kevin Durant to have to tweet that, you know they was killing him. You know they was killing him in the locker room.
He ain't use no burner.
Hey man, heard these niggas want to fuck you, dog. Got these niggas want to fuck. Got them niggas want to brush your hair.
Damn.
You know, I probably even Kyrie old woke ass guy. I've heard from the mountaintops that.
Boy. Oh man.
Wow.
Damn man, what else we got, man? I'm kind of lost on the topics right now. What we gonna talk about?
That's what happens when the SD card get full.
SD card got full on this.
SD card. Let me let y'all know what happened, man.
Tell him.
This nigga Derek was irresponsible.
You got to start with this nigga Derek.
Derek.
You could just say what the issue was. You got to say this nigga Derek.
Nigga Derek irresponsible. Let the SD card fill up. Now we lost.
Yeah, we a little lost.
We trying
What's
to do
this
what we
Freddie
do.
Gibbs thing?
Oh, Joyce Rice released a song called On One featuring Freddie Gibbs. I didn't listen to it though.
I didn't even know that.
Freddie Gibbs is out here. Freddie Gibbs
He
out here
really
talking to
is.
Joe Rogan, talking about how he shot a crackhead 9 times. He's in another
That shit was funny.
some VH1 show where he's on doing some shit. So Freddie Gibbs really getting it. Like
in that
that
bag,
shit
man.
pretty cool to see a nigga like that. Like Freddie Gibbs really does not care.
Yeah.
So to
No
see
Name
him
dropped a song.
some kind of carefree.
She did drop a song.
Yes,
Who?
No name. Did she change her name? Like did she change like? Or maybe it's just her.
To
Her
no
name
name
used
to
be
a
no
name?
Gypsy to no name.
No, but I think did she change her? Maybe she changed her Instagram handle or something.
She better not change her name. What else is gonna be? No.
Name.
No.
That's funny.
No.
The logo gonna be a stop sign with no in it.
Oh my God. That just remind me of this rapper from back in the day. Not too back in the day, but early on when I first started rapping, doing these showcases, he had this song where every time he would the hook would come on, he would be like, "No." You know what I'm talking about? He was like tall. like it was like a love song.
No.
I can't remember his name. Man.
Well, sounds whack.
It was
So-
it was funny, but Uzi and JT are back together officially.
Oh, I seen that. I turned that house.
Oh, they
to
broke
a
up?
housewife.
She was selling them out a little bit. I think they kind of broke up a little bit.
They
And
broke up.
That at the time, like when she was selling them out,
Because
like
he got that stone in his head. She's like,
no, that's how you got it back. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
That's how you got it back. You feel me?
The
You know,
fuck?
take
Them
notes.
sensual crystals and stuff.
Niggas finna go to goddamn Claire's to
Y'all
get
about to
rhymes.
get infinity stones in your head?
Nope.
Y'all about to.
I need to get a gold chain first. God damn.
I feel that.
I want some grills, man.
You want a grill?
Yeah, I want some
can't
grills.
imagine you with a grill.
Jimmy came at
You
me.
already got the drill.
What you talking about, girl? Get your eyesight right, baby. What you talking about? You know what I mean?
Jesus.
I had one, but I just need to get another one.
Open face, closed.
Nah, they gonna be closed. 6 to the bottom, closed. Extra shiny. You already know what it is.
Okay.
Beats and
Come on.
grills.
About to make me
Beats
fucking
and
deposit.
grills.
Then send me an appointment up.
Oh,
I'm ready.
yes.
I want a grill. I want some tattoos, man.
You ain't got no tattoos?
Nah, I'm trying to get tatted though. I'm trying to get like
This nigga want
Obnoxiously tatted.
This nigga want to be an NBA.
Then he
I
gonna
want
come
sleeves.
back and try to rap again.
I want to be as tatted as like
Wiz.
Pharrell was, like all here. I want thigh tats, so when I wear like sweat shorts, you know what I mean?
I feel like you gotta say pause
Wait a minute.
when you say thigh tats.
Wait a minute.
No, that's pause. That's pause.
This song.
Thigh tats.
I want a thigh tat. I want. If I said I wanted a
Swaggy
thigh
P
tat,
got thigh tats.
Yeah, but he probably didn't say it.
I want
So I got a
want thigh
tattoo on my
tat.
leg.
I want
got a
thigh
tattoo
tat.
on
I
my
want a
leg.
thigh
It's the
tat.
same thing if a girl say, I want to tap my lower back. You gonna be like, you don't really need to do that.
I want a
So, but
thigh.
when they do it and if it look good, then yeah.
Nothing wrong with a little thigh tat.
Get you
It's
a
a
leg
little
tat.
something, a little
How about
saying, a
that?
little thigh tat.
I'm assuming that, like visually looking at that now, like getting a tattoo on your thigh and it hurt, and you be like, ah.
When you just like scoot up a little bit.
It's like, damn, nigga, chill out, bro. You gotta act like normal for this one, bro. Oh shit.
That's the dance right there. You seen it? That's the dance. I'm gonna make sure that shit's perfected next time I go to Beats and Chill. I'm doing that shit.
What we was talking about before we started recording about beauty, pretty, and sexy.
Oh yeah, about women. Can they be? Well, they can be all three.
We was talking about artists specifically, though, right?
Are there any ugly female rappers?
Yeah.
And then I said we really couldn't come up. We really couldn't come up with an answer.
Who's going to answer that one?
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I said what I mentioned was that like it looks like the way I've seen a lot of women in music and just not just hip hop, but since we own hip hop, it's like 3 categories, right? Every woman is like beautiful, right? But then you got some who are like extremely pretty. And then you got some who are like just sexy, right? Or that these are the things that they kind of like market themselves in, or like style themselves in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes they can be all 3. Sometimes they're just a combination of 2 or just
that's
one.
all 3, man. Hey. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
You all 3. Yeesh. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
You all 3. It's
like,
very difficult to
if
not
you were
get what you want.
If you were to do the poster child for just one of each, who would be the poster child hip hop artist for beauty, and then the one for pretty, and then one for sexy?
Hip hop?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to open up that genre a little bit.
Open up the genre a little bit.
Because a lot of the women rappers go for the sexy.
I mean, that's like now though.
I think they've been doing that. Lil' Kim.
No, because you got people like Queen Latifah. You got people like No Name. You got people like
Queen Latifah be beautiful, pretty, or sexy?
I don't want to talk about that.
Look at that. Jesus.
I don't want to talk about
I would give her beautiful.
Because, man, I'm going to just get killed.
Get killed.
Oh.
She
is
is
it
the
equalizer?
She is the equalizer.
She equal amongst all fronts. She's sexy, pretty, and beautiful.
You know what?
She the equalizer.
On that note, I think we need to go ahead and wrap this up before we go and detour.
We talk about this when we have more facts and research.
You know what?
Then.
Listen, thank you guys for tuning in. We had a little bit of hiccup, but we got it together. Thanks for tuning in to episode 38 of the Beats and Chill podcast. It's Hometown, my sister Jazz, my brother Raul, God 44. It's a wrap. Peace.
Peace.